Today's feeling like a movie kind of day.
Ready?
So let's see what Schera's been up to. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks. Only then shall the door open. Yes, please. Year 1202 of the Septian calendar. Relent. Scherazard. Scherazard! Hmm? Oh, Olivier's here too. Huh? Where am I? You feeling alright? Sure you haven't had too much to drink? Boy, that dream really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. I see you've gotten yourself nice and plastered. You might want to watch what you're saying though. You're still young, but no one will believe it if you start talking like that. She's right, Schera. Is this the night that Olivier got drunk under the table? Wow, I thought you'd be out for a while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass then. Oh, she is evil. Please, mercy. You can be such a monster. Falconer, bring Olivier another bottle over. Unintelligible gibberish. Ah, looks like Falconer's gone and left early again. Early, she says. Fine, guess I'll have to go get the bottle myself. Well, if I'm getting out of my seat, I'm getting the strongest thing in the house. I spy some brandy. Scherazard, he's literally only just gotten up. At least start him off on some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. He can have both. Problem solved. Spare me, I'll die. By the way, Ina. You remember when we first met? How much did you down again? Oh my goodness. Down? Down what? Like 4 bottles just materialized on the table. Booze! We're talking booze, baby! Scherazard began pouring alcohol onto Olivier's head. That should go in his mouth, Scherazard. You schwa? Oh, silly me. Oh. Rip Olivier. Five years ago. Making deliveries in a city this big sure isn't easy. Okay, where's next? Herb Royal Villa? No way, I have to go all the way there. Ugh, this is why I hate cities. Hey, Bracer, I'm on the job again. Thanks again for the help. You're a lot stronger than you look, young lady. You wouldn't have any interest in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Really got to go, too. See ya. Excuse me. Grand Cell City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days' War came to an end. The scars it left were slowly healing, and life was returning to Liberl. People gathered in the cities and towns that had returned to their former state, and the revived orbment trade brought the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Not all that was happening in Liberl at the time was so positive, however. This was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. Alright. Is there no one here? If you have a request, please write it on one of the forms to the right and place it in this box. Bracer Guild, Grand Cell Branch. Looks like Elna's out on lunch. It looks like it. I wonder if they'd mind if I use their phone. Ugh, I'm pooped. I feel more like a slave than a bracer with all this menial work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. Are you here to lodge a request? That was fast. To Herb Royal Villa and back? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Sherazard Harvey, a bracer. I'm still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young that I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Aina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So what's the request you want to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There are only 2 bracers at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Jeez. Oh, my apologies. Well, you see, it's my first time visiting the city. I thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sites and such. ... The size of the place is rather daunting, as I'm sure you can imagine. But with a bracer who knows their way around at my side, I'd be able to enjoy all that Grand Cell has to offer without fearing getting lost. You've got to be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what bracers are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession and do serious work. And we're also very busy, as I said earlier, so I'm going to have to ask you look elsewhere if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to... Or heck, just go and look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. Has this one lived in a box all her life? Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation from this branch and get promoted to senior bracer. If you find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. Looks like this isn't going to work. I really am sorry for troubling you, but... Oh, who do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not properly manning the front desk. That's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gotten it into her head that bracers are friends for hire. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Scheherazade. Huh? What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. You've got no reason not to help. What? But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even our receptionist on top of it. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you finish this request, I'll write you your letter of recommendation. What? Really? Are you sure? It seems like way too simple of a job to be awarding something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but... Then I'm counting on you with this job. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. I appreciate your assistance. Scheherazade had kind of an attitude when she was younger, huh? This should hopefully do her good. What is up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon. It just gets worse. I do apologize. I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. Ugh, that aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So, where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things in the Adel department store just in case. In case? In case of what? It's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? I can feel my blood pressure rising already. Interesting. Okay, requests. Changing road lamps, monster extermination, etc., etc. Oversee dangerous goods transport. Schera only has 2 of these. Everything else is Kurt. Oh my goodness. Wow. It never stops amazing me just how much Kurt can burn through. What's something like changing road lamps even doing on here? He sure knows how to take on the dull stuff. One day, I'll be able to handle this much too. Just you watch. But, why would you want to? Thank you very much again for agreeing to take my request. Oh, not at all. I should be apologizing that there were no bracers here to take it when you first arrived. Speaking of, I should have introduced myself sooner. My name is Kurt Narden. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Narden. My name is Aina, and We can save the long introductions for later. You're fine as just the client. By the way, Kurt, can I have the key to get into the sewers for a while? I'll go take care of that monster under the west block while I'm out. Shouldn't take long at all. I was under the impression you were in the middle of escorting this young lady around the city. I also seem to recall saying that you should disregard all the other jobs on the board until that was done. I sincerely hope you weren't ready to take a civilian on a monster extermination request. Crap. No, I wouldn't dream of it. I was just thinking I might drop by the sewers on my way back after finishing this job. ... I've explained this several times to you before, Scheherazade. A bracer's worth is not defined by their strength in battle. It's defined by their ability to help others. If that strength isn't being used for the good of the community, it serves no purpose. Bah. I feel as though I'm repeating myself here, Scherazard, but... Okay, I get it. You want me to focus on helping people and not just getting stronger. I hear you. So that's easy for you to say when you're super strong already. Oh, is he? He sure is. There was one time a while back where he just walked past a wanted monster and beat it just like that. A single strike. He didn't even change the speed he was walking. Just done. It was insane. I couldn't believe my eyes. Ah, I remember that one. I wouldn't have done that if not for the fact I'd arranged to meet with someone soon after. If more time had been available to me, I would have fought it using more ordinary tactics. One shouldn't fight carelessly just because his or her foe is a simple monster. Not as insane as how stubborn he is, though. Wish we could do that. But here's what I'm wondering. Are you not the one putting the details of these wanted monsters on the board to begin with? Is there really any point in doing that if you're just going to defeat them yourself? Perhaps not, but such are the rules of this organization. Look at this guy, such a stickler. Come and let me know as soon as you finish that job, Scherazard. Until then, you don't need to worry about taking on any other work. Fine. Why can't we be like Kurt and take out the monsters in one hit? This is the Fisherman's Guild, huh? I wonder how you join. We do not know. Dude, we've been trying. For like 2 games. Hasn't worked yet. Hey there again, Miss Bracer. Decided to come and give us some extra muscle after all. Thanks. My job was just unloading the goods, which I've already finished. My work here is done. Aw, no need to be that cold with us. Carrying these things is such a pain in the butt. Maybe we could put in a request to the guild to get someone to do this too. Or maybe you could, actually do your jobs. Stop slacking. It's painful to watch. Jeez. Hey, if it ain't that young Bracer. You've got guts, young lady. I like that. Thanks, I guess. Thinking about giving the sack of bones over there a pep talk. He could do with half the guts you've got. How about you do that yourself? Schera's sass. It's time for our Fisherman's Guild to finally establish a presence here in the capital itself. I had to sell my house to make this a reality. But no matter. All I need to do is live here in this building. Makes sense. I once had a house in the outskirts of Grancel, but no longer. From today, I shall be living here. Am I okay leaving these here? These, rod thingies. Be careful. Those break really easily. What? Okay, I will. Hey there, up for some delicious candy? We've got plenty of varieties to cater to everyone's tastes. Did you know the department store changed owners recently? The previous owner's daughter has taken over the reins now. They say she's plenty capable for her age too. I'm guessing she was meant to take over the place all along though, given that it was named after her. They say she's just as capable as her father. That kind of stuff must run in families. Miss Scherazard, you do know this way leads out of the city, right? The department store is in the east block of the city. We need to travel back up the road and turn right after the guild. You seem to know a lot about the layout of the city. I know. For someone who needs a tour guide. I know that. I know that. You don't need to repeat yourself. My sis works in the department store over in the East Block, you know. What's it called? Adel or some junk? It's all super fancy. I can't even bring myself to get close. Oh, whoa, can't believe she can do that. What if your parents find out? I mean, why would that be an issue? I've just arrived here from the countryside, and wow! The capital sure is huge. I feel like I'm going to get lost any minute. Time to get searching, then time to get working. Is this the guy whose cash register keeps breaking or something? I started this shop with my friend, who I go way back with, Tom. He's got the technical expertise, and I've got the management expertise. Together, I'm sure we'll make this work. If you're looking for Tom, he's up on the 3rd floor. Why not go see him? He offers his own special services up there. Then what do you do down here? Welcome. This is the counter where I handle repairs. If you have any ornaments that need fixing, I can repair them for you. I'm kind of bad at dealing with customers, you see. They make me really nervous. All I want to do is mess with ornaments without having to talk to anyone. Oh, we feel that. We feel that. Miss Schera, this way leads to the West Block. Which means we're heading in completely the wrong direction. I know that. I just made a simple mistake, that's all. Welcome to our store. Have a look around and let me know if something catches your eye. All my husband does is stay in the back and deal with stock. He never comes out to sell anything at the counter. So I'll just have to handle things here in his place. Oh, whoops. Welcome to our store. If you're looking to buy something though, you should head back up the stairs. My wife's manning the counter at the moment. If you want to buy anything, go and speak to my wife at the counter. She'll be happy to sell to you. What do you think? Pretty nice house, huh? I sure think so, which is just as well, seeing as I'm the one who bought it. Against my own better judgment. I ended up buying this house in a moment of great weakness. My poor wallet is still reeling from it too. Begging my husband to buy us a house here finally paid off. I've always wanted to live here in the capital. It sure is nice being able to live in a big city. It's especially convenient when I need to get some shopping in too. Miss Schera, you do know the department store isn't this way, right? We need to turn at the guild and enter the East Block that way. It can still be reached this way. Maybe so. but it will take us longer. ... When is Schera gonna call her out? I spotted the Erebonian ambassador in the city a while ago. After all that's happened between us and the Erebonians, I wasn't quite sure how to react when I saw him, to be honest. He looked grumpy the whole time too. I wonder if all Erebonians are like that. It feels like people are already beginning to forget the war that we all endured. It was only mere years ago that we had droves of evacuees flooding into the city, trying to get away from the fighting elsewhere. But it feels like everyone's already forgotten all of that. It feels like a lot of people have already forgotten the 100 Days War, even though it was only a few short years ago. Still, maybe trying to forget painful memories is the best thing to do. We seem to be getting a lot of customers from other countries here lately. I suppose they must all be coming here on vacation. I certainly don't mind. It's always nice when this place is lively. I feel like there are a lot more tourists coming to Grancel lately. That's no bad thing either. It makes the city that much livelier. Sure. It certainly is a fine day, isn't it? Here's hoping this is just another peaceful day here in Grancel. I completely agree. Nothing beats peace. It's only thanks to Her Majesty that we were able to pick ourselves up after that war. As a nation, we truly owe a precious amount to her. This is the Calvardian Embassy. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to step away. Authorized personnel only. This is the Erebonian Embassy. Only authorized personnel may pass beyond this point. If that does not describe you, please step away. Are you familiar with Mayor Windelman of Bose? Must be Maybelle's father then. With the leadership he showed leading the post-war relief efforts, and the managerial skills he gained from living in Bose, he sounds remarkably capable. I hear the mayor's daughter attends Genus Royal Academy and is one of the most intelligent students there too. Bose has a bright future ahead of it. It was a terrible shock when Crown Prince Judas and his wife lost their lives. Chloe's parents? They were both such lovely people. It's a terrible tragedy that we had to lose them. Their smiles are permanently burned into my memory. I doubt I'll ever forget them. This way leads to the landing port, you know? I know that. Do I look that dumb to you? Aina knows this city better than we do. What does she need us for? Hello! Welcome to the History Museum. Please feel free to take a look around. Yeah, your ideas are good, but I think you need a little more in the way of hard research to back them up. I've got a few papers that I think might help you, as it so happens. Want me to lend them to you? Santos has his first conference coming up soon. I can't go with him, though I wish I could. What do you think then? I feel so uncertain about how persuasively I'm putting my argument. I think I could probably have done with more in the way of research materials too. Have fun, good luck. Are these the same items that were here before? Probably, right? It looks like some paintings are missing though. But artifacts are the same. This vase here was only salvaged from Valeria Lake last month. Judging by the design, it's from the Middle Ages. I always get as excited as a child on their birthday when things like these get brought in. Tons of fascinating archaeological finds get discovered here in Liberl. Many of them come from Valeria Lake, but the Annenberg Wall is actually an ancient ruin too. Funny thing though, most folks don't realize that. Sure. Huh? I don't remember there being an ice cream stall up there before. Maybe I just never noticed. It's possible I just never noticed, but I feel like I would have. Maybe it's new or something. I'm so bored. This is Dorothy, right? Going through all the lesser-known spots in Grand Cell mentioned in these books was fun for a while, but I've had enough now. Maybe I should get some ice cream. I mean, it sounds like Dorothy. Welcome, would you like some ice cream? It's delicious, I assure you. Oh. I'm actually a student first and foremost. This is just a part-time job I do on the side. Still, I feel like I'm really cut out for it. What do you think? Think I should make a career out of it? Go for it. Are we missing anybody? Oh, Anton and Ricky? Why is Anton sparkling? The sun's rays are warm, the clouds are white and fluffy, the breeze is gentle. Look, Ricky, it's like the whole world is blessing us. Hooray for school life! Oh, this is probably like before he started at Jenna's. Behold, the beauty of the world! Back when he still had ambition. And before school sucked it out of him. By some miracle of the universe, Anton actually ended up getting accepted into Jenna's. By the same miracle, I did too. I only took the exam because I had nothing better to do. I can only assume Adios is playing a prank on the two of us or something. What's up with you today, Anton? I don't think I've ever seen your face that lit up before. No one around you is gonna need a light bulb ever again if you stay like that. But he doesn't. He doesn't. So they started at the same time, and then they both failed their third year together, somehow? Although we get the feeling it's more intentional on Ricky's part. Maybe just to stay with Anton. I like how the very first thing she wants to do is blow all her money. So, what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking on recovery items for one thing. What? Recovery items? Interesting. Is she planning on fighting monsters? Please, Adios, I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these look really complicated too. Oh, okay. Miss Scherazard. What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. Wait a second. So she's being pursued by those guys. I've bought everything I need in the department store now. Next is the ice cream stall. Ugh. Anything new? Oh well, I know Anton too well to think he'll stay like this for long. He'll get back to being a gloomy worrywart soon enough. Huh? What's wrong with me? My chest feels kinda painful all of a sudden. Look at me, I'm right here. Interesting. Mommy sure is taking her time. I hope she didn't seriously forget about me and go home on her own. She better not have. Rumor has it that Ruan has become the place to visit these days. Supposedly, Mayor Dalmore is really putting his back into trying to encourage tourism in the region. I'd like to head over there and see what the big deal is myself. The tourism industry is apparently booming over in Ruan. I'd like to head over there and see what the big deal is myself. I mean, it's a beautiful city. Prettiest city in the game. Come to think of it, the Crown Prince and his wife have a daughter, don't they? What was her name again? Princess Claudia, I think. She was still really small when I last saw her, but she was the sweetest little thing. Were you here before? They're sure taking their time getting here. What are they even doing? I hope something didn't happen. Sounds like a job for a bracer. Where are you going, Miss Scherazard? This isn't the right way. I know. Not to mention, there's another one of those guys. Is he blocking the exits? I think that ice cream stall was indeed only set up recently. The girl running it is still a student too. Okay, so the whole thing about the ice cream stall being famous was a lie. The ice cream stall isn't this way. Let's turn around. Who died and made you the boss? It's kind of fun aggravating Schera like this. Not gonna lie. It's Niall! Ugh, of all the times to run out of photo quartz. I guess I'll have to get these developed first. This manuscript needs to be finished by 2 or I'm never gonna be done in time. And Dorothy? What's up with him? Hey there. What are you doing? Stealing his camera, apparently. The girl forcibly took the camera from the man, exposing the photo quartz inside. What the heck do you think you're doing? Those are useless if light shines directly on them. Huh? Really? Yes, really? Shut the cover, now! Darn, that gave me a scare. Do you have any idea how much a set of photo quartz costs? Oh, I know. He looks just like the dog that lives near me. What are you doing with that thing? Don't you dare damage it, it's not mine. That's the editor-in-chief's really expensive, prized Orbital camera. How do you use it? Oh, it moved. Stop. But didn't it run out of shots? Wasn't that what he was lamenting when we came upon him? Give that back. If that gets broken, there's no way I can replace it with my joke of a wage. I won't break it, honestly. Wow, you can see things that are really far away so well. Stop. So maybe when Niall finally develops those photos, he realizes she takes some great pictures. And he tracks her down and gives her a job. Where are we going again? Ice cream? Oh, nope. Which is here somewhere. Gotta avoid them. Ina bought 2 ice cream cones from the stall. Have some ice cream, Schera. Did your brain decide to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? You'll like this. Promise. It's really nice. That's not how it works. I mean, it could be. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. It might be a bit risky, but... Hey! What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Or are you involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Dot. Well, it's just that... I realized I left something back at the hotel. As if anyone would buy that. Not going to talk, huh? Well, fine, be that way. Can we make our way back there so I can go and get it? Fine, whatever, I'll come with you. At least until I get an idea of what you're really up to. Thank you. Well, shall we be going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. Oh, hello again. Thank you again for your purchase. stop by here again sometime. Sure, sure. Let's go through the south block. Okay. Oh, wait. We have to see if anything has changed with Anton and Ricky. They're here somewhere. Nope. That's right. You're so cute. Oh, okay. Darn it. Will you just give me that camera back already? It's not a toy, you know. I never knew you had this many different expressions. It's like seeing into a whole new world. Let's try and go for that sexy dandy look now, okay? What is this girl even talking about? Excuse me, sir. I finished developing the photo quartz now. Oh, right. Thanks for that. Sorry about rushing you. Holy cow! Yay! There's no way this is happening. I can't believe this kid can take such phenomenal pictures. I need payment for developing those quartz and for the photo quartz you bought. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. So, that'll be 1,050 mira for 7 sets. What? That's hilarious. Hey, were you the one who took this? Huh? Man, why am I even asking? There's no way she could have. It must have just gotten mixed in somehow by accident. It's just a photo of your average tree, and yet... the powerfully rising trunk, the see-through leaves with their veins spreading forcefully through them. Every one of them is visible with amazing clarity. I've never seen anything like this. This is the work of a pro. There's no way any amateur could take something like this. Doesn't it look tasty? What? That tree, it tastes of mint, you know? Cameras are really interesting things, right? It's like looking into a kaleidoscope. You can see loads of things just going round and round. I have no idea what the heck she's talking about. How can she take good pictures with a thought process like that? Hey, give me that back for a minute. I'll get those developed too. Give me a peace sign now. Looks like Dorothy just found her career. Wait. You there! Did you know that the famous Saul Holden, who contributed massively to the establishment of the Liberal Orbitalship Corporation, passed away? I can't believe it. I was a huge fan of his, too. ... So Ina does know something about this? I only found out when I bought the latest issue of the Liberal News earlier. It's right on the front page. The timing of this seriously couldn't have been worse. I've got the champagne and cake for my celebration, but now I don't even feel like having one. Celebration of what? His death? I mean, if he was the head of the corporation, and Ina is supposedly rich, what are the chances that he's her father? Where are we even going? We have no idea. How do you read a map? We do not know. Where are we going? To the hotel? Wait a second. Isn't this the hotel? The building you've just walked right past? Well, yes, but... Gransville Castle looks really heavily guarded. I should have known. There's got to be some way to get past. Through the sewers! Dot dot dot. That way leads to Gransville Castle. Do you want to go and have a look around? Yes, I suppose I do. But, looks like I've almost cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I want to know exactly what I've been dragged all over the city for. This job's such a pain. I'm gonna go and catch a breather outside. Uh-oh. There she is. What? What's going on? Oh, geez. You stay right where you are. Hint, protect all NPCs. As long as the NPC, Ina's smart enough not to, run right towards the guy with the gun, right? Surely? Schera has no arts. Like that. Good job, Ina. Good job. Seriously? I mean, we don't need it.
Oh, are we done already?
What the? That guy was no amateur. Well, they haven't noticed anything has happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look, you, it's time for you to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to notice anything amiss, either. Okay, so it's about the corruption. Are you listening to me? Please, be quiet. Well, at least now we know she's not on the hotel's guest list. Oh, here comes more of them. I figured a rich girl like her would have to stay at a hotel, but I guess not. We're just gonna have to start scouring the city. From top to bottom? There she is! Get her! No, don't shout! Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, it came from over there. There she is. That's our target. The blonde, get her! What's going on? You've got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Well, let's start running. Oh my goodness. She just ditches Schera. The heck? Wait! Why didn't she ask for Kurt during the request? Let's run back to the guild, shall we? That would be the smart thing to do here. Or hide in the church? Are they hiding behind the shipping containers? Nope, we were wrong. I think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't even try and worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With this. That sounds painful. No use hiding it any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. I suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me. But the will didn't just say some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything he had. So, well, a super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall into place. So now every relative you have under the sun is on you like ants trying to get their share. At the very least, I still think my uncle is a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as part of that. You should let him look after all the money you've inherited. Ugh, unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hide! And now someone's hired those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, Grandfather's will becomes invalid, you see. Oh, okay. Most likely, that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They clearly have some experience under their belts. I can't believe they're just able to wander the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what is the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. My family's pretty influential, actually. Ugh, I'm getting a headache just listening to all of this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight over an inheritance. You don't get more stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I could win another. I think the best thing we can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. That's what she meant by like 24 hours. She has to formally claim her inheritance by then. Phew. Come to think of it, I forgot to feed the birds. Feed the birds? I doubt it's meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use. Which means... crap! Sorry, this way's a dead end. You've been giving us a heck of a lot of trouble, but your luck just ran out. Ugh. You're fast, though. I'll give you that. Now grab her. Oh boy. This is gonna be really hard without arts. Why don't we have arts, Schera? They're not close enough for this to really work. Gosh dang it. Why, Aina? Why? You're just making yourself an easier target. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna focus on this guy. Oh boy. Sure, now she runs away. Yeah, Schera needs this. Thank you for dodging. What? She just tried to smack him with her bag. If only she hadn't missed. That would have been hilarious. Thank you for dodging. Oh my goodness. Aina. That was awesome. Come on, Schera. You gotta respect her a little bit for that.
Oh, are we done already?
Well, well, not half bad. I don't think I can fight my way out of this. Are you alright, Miss Scherazard? Have you guys still not caught her? Well, well. You almost stood a chance against us. Almost. I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas for getting us out of this? Me? I mean, you're the bracer. Oh. There's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to escape to the west block. That's a huge if, though. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. Flash? Grenade? What are you? 1, 2. Whoa, what are you? 3. What's that? A smoke grenade? My eyes! Oh my goodness! Ready to go? What? What is the smell? Is this mustard gas? Wait up! Come on, Schera. You have to respect her after that. Don't let them get away. Why do you even have that thing? And what was the point of knocking that guy out too? For fun. It's locked. Get out of the way. Scherazard took out a wire and jammed it into the keyhole. Come on, hurry! Wait, get back here, darn it. Maybe she learned that from her time on the streets? Before she was picked up by the troop? It's no use, it's locked. Out of the way, I'll get it open. Should I use another of those canisters? I've got pepper ones too. Pepper? Do you make these things yourself? I've got a few original blends of my own, yes. They were originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Wow, she says that with a smile. Never tried it though. You think it works? You don't need to find out now. It might get blown back in here. Ugh, it won't budge. Someone bring an axe. We're gonna have to smash it open. Phew. It looks like we've bought ourselves some time. What were you thinking? What kind of insane maniac just uses a smoke grenade or mustard gas canister or whatever it was? You shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly? But it helped us get to safety, didn't it? Well, yeah, but still. Where did you even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I learned all kinds of useful things from there. I take it you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read any of the things I have. But there's a famous spy novel I remember reading, and it has a scene in it where the protagonist makes their own smoke grenade. She learned it from a book? I take it back. Miss Rich is written all over her naive face. Look, let me make this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. Don't expect that to happen a second time. Don't go getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have even worked. I don't want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Dot dot dot. Ugh. Being in sewers like these always brings back unpleasant memories. It feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. But be careful and stay close to me. There are bound to be monsters here. Right. We are going to continue their grand escape next time. Thank goodness for save points.